Hey you guys, it's Peter and welcome to my channel. Peter, boom, 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 right on the speed bump, reviews stuff. And I am back for another Starbucks secret menu Frappuccino review. And today, if this video, if you're seeing it, it means they have the Frappuccino I'm gonna review. I'm gonna review the Bubblegum Frappuccino. I love bubblegum. I'm gonna tell you some stories. Of course, I always do. But I don't know if they're gonna have A, the strawberries and cream Frappuccino, if they'll be able to make that, and B, I don't know if they have raspberry. There's a P in there somewhere. Oh my Lord, family friendly. Raspberry syrup. If they have both of those things, then I can do it because it's a very, very simple Frappuccino. If they don't, then I can't make it. Oh my Lord, I forgot my cup again for my coffee because I walked out with my water because I'm trying to drink a lot of water. My good Jitty Tanya, she always says, I mean, she and I have both been on a diet for 23 years. She always says, I'm trying to get my waters in. I'm trying to drink my waters. Which always cracks me up. Okay, let's go through here and let's see if they can do it. And if they can, then I'll tell you some stories because I have some stories about bubblegum. Do y'all love bubblegum? Oh my God, I love bubblegum so much.
Welcome to our Starbucks. How can I help you today?
Can I get a venti iced coffee with one equal, please?
The Peter Special.
The Peter Special, yes.
Is that for you?
No, I have a question for you.
A question? Oh, God.
Two quick questions. Can you do a strawberries and cream Frappuccino?
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then do you have raspberry syrup?
Oh, of course.
You do have it?
Yeah, we have it.
Okay, so this is what I need. I need a grande strawberries and cream Frappuccino.
Okay.
But I don't need any classic syrup in that.
Gotcha.
And then I need 2 pumps of raspberry syrup.
Alrighty.
And that's it.
Okay. Does that one have a name?
Yeah, it's the Bubblegum Frappuccino.
The bubble. Ooh, I'm gonna have to try that one. Alrighty. We'll see you at the
Okay, thanks, Ben.
No problem.
They are so sweet. So, okay, number one, my birthday's at the end of this month. It's the 29th. Actually, my husband just texted me today. He's like, do you want me to take off your birthday? Because it's on a Monday. Who wants their birthday on a Monday? Nobody. And I was like, no, you don't have to take it off. You can just work because we'll do something on Sunday maybe. And then Monday we can just like go out to dinner or something. And we usually go on vacation for our birthdays, and that's usually what we do, but this year we're not. We might go somewhere in August. So anyway, back in the day when I was growing up, I'd always get from 31 Flavors. I got to go in and pick it and everything, okay? And although we don't want this to get real sadly, but I was kind of a bullied kid and I didn't really have a lot of friends, so I didn't really have a lot of people that would come over a birthday party, maybe just 3 or 4 or something like that. But anyway, I always got to have a birthday cake and pick it out, and it was always like every year it would be a different theme, you know, like whatever I was really into that year, like Ms. Pac-Man or Wonder Woman or it's somebody like that, you know, somebody I wanted to be basically, Naomi Campbell. But anyway, but I always got a bubblegum ice cream cake. Hey Logan.
Hi.
How are you?
Alright, yourself?
Good. Hold on a second. I don't have enough money on my thing.
What's the drink today?
The Bubblegum Frappuccino.
Bubblegum.
I'm really excited to try it.
There you go. That's
Thank
big
you.
share.
Oh my God.
And you got a venti iced coffee
Yep.
right here.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Have a good one.
You too.
So. Alright, so let me tell you about the bubblegums. Well, first of all, I did a whole story on my Peterisms channel yesterday talking about bubblegum when I was growing up as a kid, because basically my girlfriends and I, oh my God, okay, well, we ruled the neighborhood. The boys, they thought they did because they played baseball and all that kind of stuff. But my girlfriends and I, we ruled, I'm wondering if the light would be better over here. My girlfriends and I, we ruled the neighborhood, and we would walk around and we would, like, you know, chew our bubblegum and pop our bubblegum, and we sat on the electrical box while the boys were all playing. It was my 2 girlfriends and I. One was a year behind me and one was a year ahead of me. Now, Peter, back in the day, I had terry cloth shorts on, you know, the little shorty shorts on, they were yellow, and then I had the green piping on them, or the white piping, and then I had matching terry cloth tank top, okay? And then I also had the inside pocket, and I kept my Bonnie Bell rollerball lip gloss in there. And then I also had a little comb that I kept in my back pocket, you know, those little black combs that you get for picture day. And then I would feather my hair back. Do you remember that? I had the hair that went straight across, and I feathered it on either side. I had perfect feathers. You couldn't get me for my feathers. So anyway, like in the morning before I would go out to play, I would feather my hair back and spray it with so they would just stay there all day long. But then you'd have to keep them up all day long. Do you remember that? Okay, first of all, I need to get a thumbnail, so let's do this. Hold on a second. So anyway, and we would walk around in the neighborhood. I have to tell you what happened right before I started this video today. Is that I listening to the 70s on 7, the 80s at 8, on the 70s on 7, they were playing the theme to Jaws. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that in just a second. And then they played Don't Fear the Reaper, which is like by the Blue Oyster Cult Band, which is one of my favorite songs of life. Oh my God, I love that song so much. But anyway, so my parents, well, my dad took me to go see Jaws when I was growing up, and that movie, Jaws and Jaws 2, those movies terrified the H-E double hockey sticks. You spell it out if you can. But anyway, and so we had a boat in Saugatuck, Michigan that we used to go to in the weekends. And I remember this one weekend, my cousin Caroline was with us. He took us out into the middle of the lake, and he was like, he had bought this Betamax recording deal, right? And he was like, okay, it was like by where one of those buoys was. And he was like, now swim to the buoy like the shark is attacking you, and then go, like that. And my cousin Caroline, she was out there, she was like, like she was getting eaten alive by a shark. I panicked like nobody's business. True story, flash forward to when my very first boyfriend and I, and my dad and my stepmom and I, we went to Grand Cayman. I was at the time probably like 25, and we went out to a stingray alley out in the middle of the ocean where you go out there and the people feed the stingrays and you watch. We're out there in the middle of nowhere, right? In the middle of the ocean, there's all these boats, and they're all watching these stingrays. If you've ever seen stingrays flipping through the water, it looks like the shark's tail when it comes and gets that little boy on the raft. Do you know what I'm talking about? In Jaws, and then that mom spits in his face. Oh my Lord, she spits in his face because she's so upset with him. So, because he wouldn't close the beaches. Do you remember all that? So anyway, I freaked when they started feeding those stingrays and all those stingrays started flipping in the water. I dashed towards the boat. My dad thought it was so funny to this day. Like, my dad to this day, he'll be like, nah, 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 nah. Oh, that was the other thing. When I was growing up, because I love to swim, I love to be in the water. And I started swimming when I was like 4 years old. My dad would put me on his back with my arms around his neck, and then he would dive under. That's how I learned to dive. That's how I learned to breathe underneath the water. True story. But anyway, I love to swim. I love to be in the water. And to this day, I love to just play in the water, you know, for hours by myself. I mean, it's called an only child. But anyway, my dad lived in this apartment forever when he moved out, like from like, let's see, like when I was like 6 to 12, my dad lived in this apartment, or 6 to 11, and they had this pool, and it was open from like May to October, and I would want to go up there every time I was with him, of course, right? See? And then we would get up there, and I always thought that the light, when it's turned off, okay, the dark light in a pool, to this day, at 47, almost 48 years old, I still think it looks like a shark's eye. Trust me, next time you're in a pool by yourself late at night, look at that round light at the end of the pool. Tell me it don't look like a shark's eye. It does all day long, okay? So anyway, so I would be swimming in the pool, having the time of my life, and my dad would be out there, you know, drinking a beer or something like that. And then all of a sudden, he had it. He's ready to go back, you know, go to sleep. My dad goes to bed about 8 o'clock at night anyway. So he'd go, come on, let's go. And I'd be like, Dad, just a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And he'd go, nah, 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 nah. I'd be out of that so fast your head would spin. But anyway, my good Judy's back in the day, I had always had bubblegum ice cream cake, birthday cake. That was my birthday cake. And then my good Judy's and I, we would walk around the neighborhood. I didn't call them good Judy's back then. I didn't know that. But anyway, but I should have, I guess, because Judy Garland, you know, that's all that, you know, the gays loved Judy Garland. The gays loved Judy Garland back in the day, and all that. We won't get into history lesson right now, but I could if I wanted to. So anyway, I did too. I loved, oh my God, The Wizard of Oz. I loved that movie so much when I was growing up. I wanted to be Dorothy with the slippers. I wanted those ruby slippers. But anyway, why wouldn't you? They'd let you go anywhere in the world. And anyway, I just sit there in my bathroom and in my, you know, in my slippers, not my ruby slippers, just my normal slippers, and I tapped my heels and thought they were going to take me somewhere. They didn't. I had to live in hell. But anyway, so it was truly hell in my life. But anyway, not at home, but like when I went to school, the boys and girls were not very nice to me, probably because I wanted to be Dorothy from Wizard of Oz. But anyway, So, but my good Judy's and I in the neighborhood, we would chew that Big League bubblegum and Hubba Bubba and Bubblicious in the summer, and we would just snap the hell out of that gum. My dad hated it. When I would get in the car, he'd say, you need to stop snapping that gum. Did that, you know, real bitey face. Hated bubblegum. And I just pop, 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 blowing my bubbles. And then when Poltergeist came out, my good Judy's and I, we would pull the gum apart and we go like that and pop it in. We go, come to the light, Carol Ann, come to the light, Carol Ann. Oh, by the way, on my Peter Monn channel yesterday, my drama channel, you know, I did a giveaway of the color changing cups plus a $20 Starbucks gift card. I'm gonna be doing something special for you guys over here, but go over there and check it out. And make sure that it's up till a Friday. You have a chance. So you want to get over there and try that out, okay? All right, here we go. I'm gonna try this. I'm so excited. It's now had enough time to melt around. Oh, look, it says for Peter on the bottom of it. Now let's see if this tastes like bubblegum. It really does. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird how some of these drinks taste just like what they say they're supposed to be. You have to really mix it up, though. It does, but it tastes like a specific kind of bubblegum. You know what I mean? Like, because I know it's bubblegum, and I have it pretty well mixed. It's like, because I know it's supposed to be bubblegum. I don't know, maybe. It looks pretty, doesn't it? It really does look like bubblegum. It really tastes like raspberries, honestly. It goes back and forth. What's the bubblegum that it reminds me of? I mean, if you said to me, this is a secret mini Frappuccino and it has to taste like something and not raspberry or strawberry that's in it, I would guess bubblegum. Like, right away, I would guess bubblegum. It would probably be my first or second pick. I would either say, like, strawberry shortcake or bubblegum. Like, that would be my... But it leans towards bubblegum more. Do you know what it tastes like? Okay. I don't know if this will make any sense. But you know, like, when you go get, like, one of those snow cones and you get, like, bubblegum flavor? That's what it tastes like. It doesn't taste like chewing bubblegum. It tastes like something that would be flavored bubblegum. I don't know if that makes sense. It's very refreshing. I have to say, it's probably not one of my favorite Frappuccinos I've ever tried, but it's very refreshing. It doesn't like come across as like real heavy like some of the chocolate ones do. Yeah, it's good. I'm kind of surprised. Have I tried this on here before? I don't know if I've ever done this one. I probably have done this one on here before. Oh well, if I did, it's the remix. It's good, but it's like very like, I understand now why they say don't put the classic syrup in it, because it is really sugary. Like, I wouldn't want to drink the whole thing. It's a lot. You would want to just get a tall, I think. And if you get a tall, you just put 1 pump of the raspberry syrup in instead of 2. So anyway, I'm going to give this, I'm honestly going to give it a 2.5. It tastes, like, it does taste like bubble gum. I don't know. I think there's a lot, actually, I'm going to give it like a 3.5. I think there's a lot of people out there that would really like it. It's just not, for me, it's not the most exciting one in the entire world, you know? Sometimes the reasons why I don't pick certain ones, like I really want to do the rainbow Frappuccino, but it's like you have to make the orange drink and the red drink and the green drink. It's so much work for them that I don't want them to have to do that. So that's sometimes why I don't do those. But I'm going to give this a 3.5. I mean, it's really pretty good, but it's not one that I specifically would love. But it does taste like bubblegum. So if you like bubblegum, you should definitely try it. If you want to try something for fun, you should try it. It's a real simple one, you know? So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.